Hello, hello. Good morning. Happy Wednesday, you guys. Happy One Color Wednesday. I just have to put down my peel base and let it dry before we start today's manicure. I'm going to do that. I have been sitting at my nail desk since 8:30. No exaggeration. I replaced both sets of tips, but I also had to remove both sets. It just seemed like it took longer than normal. Of course, texting in between and stuff like that. Using the restroom, making a coffee, that kind of stuff. So this is my left hand, but on my right hand, I put fresh tips on. I just went through and put a layer of clear dip over them and activated it just so they had some strength to them. I find if I walk around with bare jelly tips, I'm just too hands-on with things. I don't have a dishwasher, in and out of the shower, having to, I don't know, open things, close things, if I walk around with just bare tips with nothing on them to strengthen them, they are way more likely to snap. So I have my Luxie Nail Dip Enabler Peel Base on. We will let this dry, and then we're going to do today's mani, which I plan on doing a little bit of hand painting, but simple stuff. Like I'm talking plaid, so lines. I pulled out a brown, and I think I have a gold, but yeah, this color, this is a Fairy Glamor glitter, one of the dips we're going to be using today. It's called Channel the Flannel. It released last year. But see, it has those copper glitters in it. It also has iridescent glitters. So it's almost like I don't know what to do with it because I want to keep it autumn, and those iridescent glitters are blue and pink. It's a really pretty dip, and then it has a base of like gold, and it's hard to tell, but mint or like aqua glitters, which really don't come through. They're fine glitters, but that's what makes up the base of this. So I pulled out a dip called Cuppa Chai. Came out, it was with that boba collection. I forget the name of that collection, but there was like boba tea, strawberry frappe. It was like all coffee house drinks and stuff. So I'm going to use this, and then I took out a gel polish from Luxie. That's this color. It's called Hunter. And then almost like a reddish brown. Wasn't sure which one I was going to use to do the plaid in on this nail. Originally, I had taken out Bronze Babe as my solid, which is a dark nude. But I thought if I'm doing plaid, that it would just go better with the lighter color. So, yes, Fairy Glamor does make solids. Amazing, right? And not all of their solids are thermals either. Okay, let's pull up the live. Good morning, whoever is here. My name is Tara. You're watching The Daily Nail. Welcome to my show. I would love it if you subscribe if you're new. We love having more people join our little family. Hi, Aaliyah. Hi, Lara. Hi, Kendra. Patty. Good morning, ladies. Did I miss anyone? Nope. Oh, I can hear myself. Let me turn down my tablet. Hi, Lindsay. How are you? Welcome. So my name is Tara, and you're watching the Daily Nail. I'm here Monday through Friday around 11 a.m. I was pretty good today, only a couple minutes late. Um, Doing my nails or swatching and then doing my nails but today we're going to get into a little bit of simple nail art, my favorite kind to do. And we're going to do a Fairy Glamor Mani, like I mentioned, using these two dips. Both of them, I believe, released last year. This may have come out at the very beginning of this year, Cuppa Chai, and then Channel the Flannel. I didn't use Channel the Flannel, I don't think, last year, so that's one of the reasons I want to use it. But let me show you real quick their fall dips from last year, how beautiful they are. My nails are wet. So here's 4 of them. I loved this one when I saw it. It's called Hello Gorgeous, and it's got all these maple leaves and gold. And then it has purple, red, and blue hex glitters in it, and then fine glitters. But I had so much fun with this dip last year. Then we have, I actually did a mani with these 3 colors last year. I don't have the color of this written down, unfortunately. This is Let's Get Lit, which is, I think, a great Thanksgiving glitter. It has gold, brown, and touches of red in it, so it gives you really like that whole fall vibe. And then this one here is pumpkin. I can't read the rest of it. Pumpkin something. Might be pumpkin spice. So those were some of the ones. I know obviously there were a couple more. They must be just scattered throughout. Well, yeah, probably scattered throughout. And then the prior, these are from fall too. The set of dips. This one here is really cool. It's called Camouflage. Check out this one. It's like green and gold. I think this will work at St. Patrick's Day too, All of those dips I just showed you would. Or at Christmas. Or the fall. So I really want to use that one. That's another dip I've never used from them. You can save at Fairy Glamor, by the way, with code TARALOVESTODIP. But that's a 10% off code, and like almost every day they have like a 25% off deal running. So you would have no need to use my code. Hi, Tara, and good morning. Lindsay, tell us where you're from. My friends and I, we have a lot of people, who drop in, and most people are quiet, but there's a regular group of ladies who I actually met through Instagram, through the nail community on Instagram. So they're here. I used to do my show on Instagram, The Daily Nail. But then Instagram, for some reason, started cutting my videos at the 1 hour mark. So I switched over to YouTube, but it's been a while since I've been here. At least a year and a half, I think. I think I have like 300 and something videos up already. But anyway, what makes me a little different from other dip powder nail channels, or even other nail channels in general, is, first off, I'm not professionally trained or anything. I am self-taught. I learned to dip my nails during COVID. I love doing gel polish though too, and all different types of nail art, but I mainly focus on dip powder, acrylic powder, Dip powder can be used as acrylic powder, traditional method with monomer, most of them. The Fairy Glamor ones can. So yeah, I taught myself in 2020. So it's been almost 5 years now. Well, a good 4.5 years that I've been doing my own nails. And the other thing that makes me different is that I don't edit my videos or anything. It's just live, start to finish. You're going to see my errors. You might see me throw a little fit. It's just the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's all here. I am not perfect. I think I'm decent. I'm pretty good, but I make mistakes, and you see it. I don't. Those aren't edited out. So, thus my videos are longer. Usually, my shortest video will be like an hour 20, an hour 30 minutes, and that's like if I'm just doing a one color mani. If we're doing nail art, you can definitely expect it to go longer. Hi, Michelle M. We have a new lady here called Lindsay. She introduced herself. So we would love to hear from any of you guys. We want to know who's watching. We want to know where you're from. I want you guys to feel involved. I hope that I come across as relatable. I hope that I am relatable, not come across, because I'm just being myself. And hopefully you'll learn something along the way, and maybe get a laugh here or there. How's everybody doing today? Happy One Color Wednesday if you participated. And I posted my mani that we did yesterday on the live. I've already removed it. I was sitting here like since I was replacing both hands of tips. So I have full coverage soft gel tips on from Luxie Nail in medium stiletto. And now I put down a layer of peel base. I like to use peel base since I do my nails every day. I can just pop off my dip powder. I don't have to soak off. I don't have to file off. And then I can just move on to the next mani. So I'm waiting for my peel base to dry. It takes like 5 minutes, 6-7 minutes around there. And then we're going to start today's manicure. So what we're going to do, I guess I have. All right, so these are the 2 dips from Fairy Glamor Nails that we're going to be using. We have Channel the Flannel, which is the glitter. And then this slightly off white called Cuppa Chai. I'm going to do 3 nails with this glitter, which I think it's going to be my thumb, index, and pinky. And then on my middle and ring finger, I'm going to use Cuppa Chai. And then once that's done, filed and everything, I'm either going to go in with Hunter or this brown. Originally, I was leaning towards the brown, and then I was even thinking of using both colors in the plaid design, right? But I'm leaning more towards this because it's similar, but not the same to the copper glitters that are in this. And our nails are dry, so we can start. So we are going to use dip liquids. I like to do my solid nails first, just because sometimes if you do your glitter nails first and then you open a solid dip, pieces of glitter could get in your solid. So there's just less risk of contamination. I'm going to give this powder a stir. Fairy Glamor's dips come in 1 ounce jars, which are very large. So this is big enough. I'm just going to dip right into the powder, and I am going to use dip liquids. So I have my dip base coat here. I have a precision tool here. This is going to work for cuticle cleanup, to clean up any acrylic in my cuticle lines or sidewalls. Okay, so let's open our dip base. And this is, I almost put it on the wrong finger. All right, so it's going on the ring and middle nails. Ooh, I almost knocked that over. So I'm tipping my finger like kind of upside down here, a little bit on an angle. That's my preferred method for dipping into a jar, because my nails usually come out flat that way. But you do you. You do you, boo. Oh no. Guys, it's going to be like 77 today. This is the craziest weather. Oh, happy birthday, Mike. Hi, Michelle. Who's got a migraine? Oh, you do, Michelle? I'm sorry, girl. You're not doing your nails, I hope, then, right? Oh, really, Laura? Yesterday was 72, and now today's supposed to be 77. And it's 27, Michelle, where you are? I don't know if I could do that. But think about Tara in Alaska. Although she's getting to see moose come right up to her, practically to her door, and the aurora lights. That's a pretty good trade-off. Oh, it's still wet. So I just want to make my cuticle line even, and that's what this tool allows me to do. I want to make sure these are dry. I don't feel like they're necessarily set. All right. So there's one layer. We'll do layer number 2. I'm going to let this sit in here for a few seconds. Oh no, what happened here? Looks like I missed a little spot like right up at the top of my nail. I'll show you in a second what I'm talking about. Is Aaliyah here? Aaliyah. No nails today, Michelle? You're having your first nail, Michelle? Hey, what state are you in? I forget, Michelle M. You sold over where? In the BST pages? I'm going to try and get the top of this nail I missed. Just patch it a little bit. Now you can see I overcompensated, but that's okay. All right, that's better. Well, looks like I smudged that. All right. You guys know why I'm leaving my finger in the jar a little longer. It's just because this second layer takes longer to set. I missed over here. Dee's friend invited him to go to the Boys and Girls Club with them yesterday, and he didn't go. I'm like, oh, go. I'm like, at least check it out, have the experience. If you don't like it, fine, but what if you do, you know? Oh, here I missed too. I gotta do another layer on this finger. All right, this now, the coverage was really good, but it's a little, all right, I might as well do a third layer on this now just to even it all out. You can see couple little spots over here where the coverage, maybe there's only one layer there. So I'm doing a Fairy Glamor Mani. If you're just joining, doing a cozy fall manicure. We're gonna do some plaid nails. And hopefully it'll look cute. Now for the glitter dip, which is what we're going to do next, I'm gently brushing these off because I'm still not confident they're completely set yet. Check comments. Hi, sis. Awesome, Michelle. Oh, you're in Colorado. That's right. Hi, Kirsten. Good morning. All the girls are here. Who's missing? Patty here? Yeah, she is, right? It looks so pretty and sparkly in the. So I'm going to pour this out. I'm just not even going to shake it. I'm going to leave it as is, wrong hand. And let's lay flat into this powder. This brush holds a lot of liquid, too much for most of my nails, so I got to remember to wipe it off first. So I'm laying flat into the powder, tapping off my finger. Now, I wouldn't mind keeping those glitters on there if they can stay. But a lot of times they end up getting lost in when you brush off anyway. Okay, so we'll leave that as is. Okay, let's lay flat again. Tap it off. Get some of those iridescent glitters. I have a lint-free wipe here. I'm going to try to remember to use that instead of my towel to wipe my acrylic on. The other thing I want is a plastic bag when I work with glitters, especially chunkies, right, can just use it to help keep those glitters flat. I'm going to go around this nail one more time because I think there are some glitters kind of in the cuticle line. Yeah, there were. Okay. And the thumb. Okay. So you have a couple options when these glitters are kind of hanging off your nail, right? You can try and hand place them, move them away from the sidewall or the free edge, or just remove them altogether. How is my sister doing today? All right. Brush off. I'm brushing with a firm hand here because you don't want any loose glitters left on your nails that your base brush is going, will pick up because we're going to do another layer of glitter. I do 2 layers of color, generally 2 layers of glitter. With this white or off-white, I did do 3 layers. Okay, so there is 1 layer. This time I'm going to give it a shake to pull up more of those coppery, and there is turquoise in here. But I do want to try and get more of that chunky glitter coverage. When I shook the cupcake liner, those bigger glitters, they float up to the surface.
January 17th, 2019, and that it occurred as a result of Terry Lewis trying to start a burning stove. As jurors, you come in here, you know what Wade Hampton Avenue is over there, John.
I got Grizzly True Crime on right now. This is from yesterday, though. It's that trial from South Carolina. His wife alive. Yesterday was opening statements. Okay. So now we're just going to clean. Now that everything's like pressed down, I'm going to go back around and okay. I do want to hand place maybe some more of those copper glitters on there, but we'll come back to that. Don't forget, guys, if you're not subscribed, definitely hit the subscribe bell and the notification button so you get notified when I go live. You also hear that eventually a nurse came and got an explanation from Terry Lewis. You hear she was able to talk. You hear that she was. Smash that like button, hit the share button. If you know anybody who likes nails, share this video with them. Okay, so this plastic bag works amazing at pressing down glitters. I didn't explain necessarily why I was using it, but it presses down glitters so they lay flat without sticking, without the glitter sticking. to the bag. So plastic bags, awesome for pressing down glitters. You'll see me use it more with these glitter nails throughout this mani as we go along.
That notation in your chart is for a reason. To make sure that you're comfortable. You will hear that Craig Lewis was in the room.
Ooh, these copper glitters have that holographic stripe on them, you know. They're really oops. So many.
The lab test was done. They were returned at 12:57. You will hear that the doctor came in.
Press some of those glitters. I was able to move them down the nail somewhat.
Says the same thing except for one thing.
Now I just want to make sure they're flat. This is going to help you because when you put clear over your glitters, if your glitters are sticking up, like they won't get covered, you know. So you do want them flat if possible. Gorgeous. Look at that. It's gorgeous. All right, I do want to hand place some more of these copper glitters though. The thumb looks amazing. This looks good too. Maybe a couple more copper glitters and definitely some on here.
About relieving of pain because she's in excruciating pain, and with his concern of her airway because he noticed.
Okay, so let's take this cuticle stick and put some dip base on it. Let's start picking up glitters.
Shortness of breath. And as a result of that, the doctor said
Beep, 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 beep. All right.
And her husband consents also. The doctor then explains, and you will hear his testimony.
Now I'm being picky, just like where I'm putting the glitters. Okay. I love it. I'm going to take some of this. Oops. It's like the second time I've knocked over my base. I'm going to take some of this finer glitter powder at the bottom and just absorb the rest of the dip base. Oops. Uh-oh, I made a mess on that one. That's still wet. Okay.
She was, it's because Claire got to say, he told him what happened and said, your mom burned herself. She works in North Charleston, so she had to come here. Craig waited and waited.
All right. Cute, cute, cute. I'm going to put this glitter dip away now. So again, this is called Channel the Flannel, and it is available. Hi, Brandis. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better. Get your shots on Friday. Yeah, Michelle gets the Botox too. Michelle M for her migraines. Let's encapsulate the solid nails first. Again, this is the same reasoning like as I dip these nails first. It's just less chance of cross-contamination this way.
This approach, she was 63 years old. We're only here to speak the truth, and we hope the state does too, because you need to go picture. You will hear from Dr. Rigger.
Okay. This nail's a little wonky from the 3 layers and stuff, but I think after we activate and press down, it'll look a lot better. I'm doing a Fairy Glamor Mani today, Brandis, with it, a glitter dip called Channel the Flannel. And I'm gonna do, I could say I was semi-inspired by you. Not that I've never done it before, but I'm gonna do a couple plaid nails on these solid nails.
That she was a breast cancer survivor, and she had gone through she had a double mastectomy, had gone through radiation and chemotherapy. You will also hear that she had TIAs, mini strokes.
Okay.
You will also hear that there was some concern of dementia.
I know I'm getting plenty of dip base over these glitter nails, that's for sure.
I'm not sure what the big deal of making sure that his wife is properly clothed before she goes to the hospital.
Okay. Clean up.
Craig left the hospital, go get ready to follow and get to the hospital.
And just encapsulate the thumb.
Deputies walked in. He let him in the house. After they questioned him, they told him he could go. The officers walked with him out. He locked his door. He got in his truck. And as he got in his truck, 8 to 10, I'm not sure. You're going to have to count yourself. 8 to 10 deputies arrived behind his truck, and one who had not questioned him said, he's not going anywhere. Get him out of the truck.
Looks good.
Scuffle ensued. Keys were yanked.
All right, we're gonna brush these off. Get the excess clear.
And ended up in jail. And we're here 5 years later. You'll hear what the officers
All right. So what I'm gonna do is get that glitter out. And pour our clear back into the jar. Next step will be to activate the nails, and I'm gonna utilize this plastic bag once again. But let me hit my vape first.
Here's what you will not hear and see in this trial. You will not see a video of Craig bringing Terry in the hospital, even though the state has the burden.
Laura, make sure you tell Mike that we all said happy birthday. Okay, so, Brandis, can you send the Elfster thing again to the group chat for Kendra? You guys, we only have until November 15th to sign up. Patty can't do it this year, but who else is doing it? Like, I only saw Britt, Brandis, Lara. I might have seen Kirsten on there, but there were a lot of people I didn't see. That was like more, I was like, wow, there's a lot of people not signed up.
The sheriff's department did not, out of 10 officers at the scene, none of them had.
I actually think last year I couldn't do it, but it's only $20, you know what I mean? I'll figure it out.
You will not hear a consistent story from any of them. How Craig went taking, talking to them inside the house, explaining the action of him getting it, preparing stuff.
So what I'm doing now is I'm taking this plastic bag, pressing down. because it's nice and soft after you activate. So you can like shape your nail, do a lot of work to it, and like cut down on your filing time. This now I'm gonna mess with too.
You will not see a SLAB report testing the blanket.
I want to get the free edges. They're kind of wonky looking. So I'm just going around really the sidewalls and then just the bottom of the nail. Still not that great.
Accelerate on the couch. You will not see evidence that the state's going to present as it relates to the lighter fluid plan. You will see the lighter fluid and they never tested it.
All right, so we'll be doing some filing too. That's all right.
You will not see a test for accelerant on Terry Lewis's body.
So the activator cures your dip, in case you're curious. And now I'm just taking this bag, I'm smushing everything down as best I can. You guys, this saves so much time, especially for chunky glitters, you know. I mean, that's smooth. I'm sure it needs help with the shape, but the surface of it is smooth. Let's do the same thing for the thumb. And just don't let your plastic bag stay in one place for too long because it will stick. There we go. That one's awesomely smooth as well. This one, not so much, but that's okay. Need some help. There's a glitter up at the corner of my cuticle. But this is what they look like right now after activating. They don't look too bad. They obviously do need some help in the shaping department, but they're going to look really good once they're done. And fingers crossed, I can do some straight lines. After you activate, you got to give your nails at least 2 minutes to fully cure. So that's what I'm doing now. I might do a gel mani later on this hand. We'll see.
Then you will hear that she was recovering from burns.
So everybody saying, oh, you gonna sign up? What's
She lost her will to live. I believe the notes from the doctor says lost her will to live.
Oh yeah, Michelle, that sucks. I read that whole thing about Michelle M. about what's going on. Did you read Tara's message, Brandis? Tara N. She said saying she wants to do it, but you haven't read her message.
Maybe I think that's how it happened. Whether or not Terry's will would have changed at that end. She died. The state also has to prove that the color of her face was a yet here we are.
Excuse me. Just trying to get my Urza file. All right, I'm just grabbing out some files that I think we will probably be using today. Mainly this one. That's not ready. No, they're not ready, so we gotta wait. I gotta hit the vape again. Tara, what message did you send her? Where? You sign up on Elfster, Kendra, but I'll have Brandis resend the link to the group chat. Send it to the text chat because I don't know if Kendra will see it in Dip Goddesses. Okay. So I'm just using the 180 grit side of my file. So this is a 100, 180, right? And the 180 side is the finer side.
You were supposed to get an patient named Carrie Lewis. I did. How did she come into the ER? She came through our front door. She was transported by an ambulance. Can you describe her condition? She had
I'm just smoothing out any bumps or any unevenness. I want a nice smooth line coming down.
I do not recall if she was taking verbal comments. It was very minimal response that was going to be clear sentences.
I skipped over the glitter nail for now just because I wasn't sure it was completely set, but I'll go right back to it in a moment. Okay. Okay, there we go. Little bump there. Okay, it's gone. All right, this now needs some work. This is probably going to be more work than the next two glitter nails. Okay. Sorry, I said this nail was going to be a little more filing. Welcome to the Daily Nail. If you're joining late, my name is Tara, and I'm working on a dip powder mani using acrylic powders from Fairy Glamor Nails. So I'm doing a fall mani. We're going to add some plaid nail art once we're done filing and stuff. If I can get in here. Wow. Oh, there we go. Whew. So weird having this super warm weather at this time of year. But I guess we might as well get used to it. And yay, we got a president again who doesn't believe in climate change. Doesn't believe it's real. And thinks windmills cause cancer. Oh, we're so screwed. So screwed. So screwed. This is so smooth, you guys. It's insane. Just from pressing down with that plastic bag, I don't even have to smooth it at all. Maybe a little tiny bit at the tip. Yeah, that's it. Told you that nail is going to take longer. I'm just gonna shape the free edge of my thumb here. Sorry, somebody's doing some kind of yard work outside. Looks like everybody's moved out of the house next door now. So I'm imagining like some big sign's gonna come up in front of it soon enough. Okay. Let's buff. I hear you, Michelle. I'm talking Europe, you know what I mean? I mean, they both suck, and I'm tired of voting for like the lesser of two evils, you know? We're a company, not a country. And nobody cares about us. At least in Europe, you get free college, free healthcare. Heck, they pay your kids to go to school. They give them a stipend. You know what I mean? They're thousands of years ahead of us in civilization. Our country is what, 200 years old or something? 200 and something years old. And it was an experiment, and it was a complete failure. And now we're like seeing the demise of it. And I would not at all be surprised that if this is the last election we vote in. Because if you had your eyes open in 2020, you saw what happened on January 6th. He set that up to make those people go there. He riled them up and told them to go storm the Capitol. You know what I mean? I can't even believe he's allowed to be president. Christ, I have a felony and I couldn't become president, but this fuckwad can? You gotta be shitting me. Make America great again. When was it great? Tell me when it was great. When blacks didn't have rights? When minorities, you know what I mean? Because great again obviously means taking away a woman's right to choose, because that's what they did. Great again means taking books off of shelves and making them illegal. So you don't even have a choice if you want. Give me a break. They both suck, but one party is so much better on social issues. And I feel like if you're not with it, you're against us. And that's how I feel today. All right, that felt good. Either you want equal rights for everybody or you don't. Either you believe in a woman's right to choose or you don't. And yeah, lines are being drawn. But it was never like this before Trump. It was never divisive. There was never any issue with turning over the presidency, even with the whole Bush and Gore thing that ended up being decided by the Supreme Court, and it was totally partisan, which means the Supreme Court was Republican, so they voted for Bush. You know what I mean? But Gordon put up a big pissy fit, and you know if Trump had lost, he would have thrown a huge fit. He's got no class. I don't get what other people are thinking. You think he gives a shit about you guys? Okay, I'm gonna stop now because I don't want to make this about politics and I don't even want to think about it. Honestly, you guys, for the next week, I'm probably gonna be like in a somewhat state of mourning. That might sound weird, but yes. And it's not even like I like Kamala. I don't. You know, I just don't like Trump so much more. And I think he's such a danger to our country. Not to mention he's a pathologic. All right, I'll stop. And it's another thing that really upsets me is, when kids, like when I was a kid, I used to think, God, I could grow up and be president of the United States. The president was somebody to look up to and admire. If my son came and said he wanted to be the president like Donald Trump, oh my God, I'd probably smack his mouth. Just kidding, I wouldn't do that. But oh my God, I say, don't ever say that again. All right. So now that we're all filed and buffed, and I use my Ergo file, I'm going to clean off my nails. This is just rubbing alcohol in this spray bottle. Oh, that's awesome, Brandis. I hear you, Michelle. Like, I want to go, like, seriously, I want to go to, like, Europe or a tropical island or something. Like, I don't want to live in a country where people would rather have a convicted sexual assaulter, a convicted felon as our president. I understand, like, Kamala is the corporations, you know what I mean? But so is Donald Trump. If you don't think Donald Trump sells out to corporations and passed all those tax, that was the only thing he did when he was in office, you guys, was he passed corporate tax cuts. Biggest we've ever seen. It was the largest transfer of wealth from the middle class to the top 1% in history. It was a robbery, honestly. And it's like you guys don't see it. I can see a few imperfections, so I'm just going in and taking care of those. There we go. Okay. So I am going to go ahead, activate, and then we're going to top coat the nails, and then I'm going to do the gel polish. That way, if the gel polish bleeds, we don't have to worry about any staining on these light colored nails. So before you top coat, you always need to put a layer of activator down. This is the same stuff we use to cure the dip. Maybe we'll do brown and gold gel liners. Maybe just brown. We could do gold and green. I mean, there is green in there. Let me clean up a little bit. Possibly. And that worries me because all his supporters like have all those AR-15s and stuff, and AK-47s or whatever they're called. They have all their guns, while we're a more peaceful bunch. Or we just don't have as many weapons, I don't think. But I don't know. I think it's like across the board, it's pretty even. Like gun ownership. At least, you know, by party. All right. So I've let the nails sit for a few. We're going to wipe down with a lint-free wipe just to make sure we don't have any wet activators still sitting on our nails. Michelle, you're a CNA. Michelle Ann? My sister is too. Okay, we're gonna use this EOG. I tried to tag them on Instagram, but they didn't have an account. So dip top coat gets 2 layers, and on this first layer, you want to be pretty quick and just do as few strokes as you need to get top coat on your nail. Doesn't have to be fully covered or perfect. I'm going to go immediately in for my second layer of top coat. This one I will cap my free edges. You can make sure that your nails are fully coated sidewall to sidewall here. Again, capping the edges. And the second coat kind of just glides right over the first layer, even though the first layer of top coat is probably not dry at this point. Okay. So right now, this is what they look like. I know they're looking a little plain. At least to me, they're definitely looking plain. But like I said, we're going to put some nail art on here. What do you guys think about colors, color-wise? Because now I'm thinking maybe brown's not the best choice, even though it's like kind of a reddish brown. I'm kind of thinking hunter and gold. But hey, we still might have World War III. Especially if all these dictators pair up together now. And we got 2 old AF justices on the Supreme Court. Probably going to die. Trump's probably going to appoint 2 more. Then they'll have a 5 super majority for like the rest of my life. Nothing good will ever happen. And that's why I just want out. I'm done with this country. I give up. I had hope with Bernie. The Democrats cheated to make sure he didn't get the nomination. They cheated. They fudged votes. I'm not like being like conspiracy theory. They literally did it. There's no way somebody goes from winning every state in the primary to just get an endorsement from one old guy and everything changes. No, they cheated. And if Bernie had won in 2020, he'd be running again and he would have crushed Trump because everybody would have been happy. We had our chance, and I hate the Democrats too. I'm an independent. That's how I voted. You know what I mean? But the Republicans are so much worse. And they don't even have an agenda beyond what? Illegal aliens, as they like to call them, you know, like they're not human beings. I'm sorry, but if my country sucked like it does here, and I wanted to go to another one, I hope that they would let me in. Of course I voted. I voted by mail a couple weeks ago. I wasn't sure though, Patty, so I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you, but yeah, I voted. I requested a mail-in ballot and voted. My state's a blue state anyway, so you know what I mean? It's like my vote doesn't matter anyhow. It's the swing states that matter. And we got to get rid of the electoral college. No offense, red states, but Republican would not, well, Trump actually, I think, won the popular vote, so maybe not. But if we actually went by the popular vote, Republicans wouldn't have won an election in a while. Oh, you're a CNA for your youngest? Okay, how old is your youngest, Michelle? She's disabled? You don't have to tell me. I know I'm prodding. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that, though. These are already dry, you guys. All right, so I'm going to get out a palette. My palette that Bedazzled Nails made. She makes these to order, you guys. So look how cool it is. It has my handle right there. It's got purple, which is my favorite color, some silver stars, and a whole bunch of silver stars on the bottom. I use this when I'm doing gel nail art. So I'm kind of thinking green and gold. You know what? Oh, the green I have in here is pretty bright. It's not like a regular green. I would want that darker green. But let me pull out the gold. I also have, I don't think I'm going to use them though. Remember, I have reflective glitter gel liners. I'll take a look at the green one real quick. Oh, see, it's leaking. Hate these things. Oh, that's pretty. But yeah, we already have glitter now and everything, so I'm not going to use any reflective. have them standing up straight too.
Page 8 of 15.
Let's see about this gold liner. Since this is a liner brush, I may not have to put any down as long as the brush isn't messed up.
What does
No,
it
it's
say
fine.
as it relates to the chief complaint? Smoke inhalation and thermal burn. And then, what is that next line? The HX, what does that mean? History? History. What does it say? Patient and prior medical records. So history was obtained from the patient. Craig's not the patient. So you, or the doctor, it appears, was able to obtain a history, meaning her prior medical problems, directly from the patient and from other medical.
I'm going to do another gold line down here.
Yes. And the onset occurred. When did the problem the patient is coming in? When did it happen? What does that say?
Hi, Sheekin.
Symptom duration. What does that mean? It continues, right? Right. Okay. Now let's go down to context of onset. What does that mean? Context of onset. If you would explain what that phrase means to the jury. What does it say? Accidental closed space.
Okay.
Okay. And then it says the next line is in big bold.
I'm going to cure that for like 10 or 15 seconds, and then I think I'm going to move over to the green.
And then it says location. Diffuse. What does that mean to you as a nurse? Like all over the body, so it's not just the one spot.
We do need a liner brush for that.
Painful
Oh, she's 12. Yeah, exactly. And think about Puerto Rico, right? They're American citizens. They have to pay taxes. They have to put into all of that, and they don't get any of the benefits of it. They can't collect Social Security or any of that. I don't even like calling them that. You know what I mean? It's dehumanizing. Okay. Just looking.
Let's go down to
All right.
the note. Did you have an opportunity in your job? Did you read?
Let's take a little of this hunter green from Luxie Nail.
Would the doctor look at your notes to make sure that both of you are saying the same thing?
And then I'm going to use the Revel Nail self-cleaning liner brush here.
Now, it says there third-degree burns, all ages. I don't know what that means, but it says burns of the hand, face, feet, and burns of the facial points. Did you see that? Now, tell the jury, as a nurse,
So I'm just going slow, right?
that you're trained in capacity of your job to look out for when it comes to potentially.
Got a little bit on my skin right there.
What do you look for? What's your training?
I think.
I mean, it would be to notice that there was any injury to a person and then to notify law enforcement. Okay. And what if you ask, don't you generally in your
It's not coming across very.
ask them, are they okay at home?
Yeah, I think that'll be all right, actually. See if I can do another one.
Or you don't ask it, are you afraid of, have you had concerns of hurting yourself? Is that a social question that you generally ask? It is. For the degree of these burns, did you, you at your talks with Miss Lewis, did you have any concerns prior to 14/31 when you signed with Craig that she had been abused? It was not until after having.
I'm going to darken up this top one a little bit.
Prior to that, you were in the room for quite some time with Terry Lewis, weren't you? And never once did you hear anything about someone setting her on fire.
Okay.
Did you ever tell,
I might have to do 2 layers. It's kind of thin there.
including the solicitor's board, that Craig brought his wife in and just left? You've never said that, have you? I didn't say that he just left. It was that he had brought her to the hospital and then left while we were still treating for the care. You had already introduced her. He signed at 14/31 is what you told us, and that the daughter was already there when he left to go get. Okay. It's your testimony. You have this where he left early. I know that he left early. I know that whenever, after we finished interviewing, he left the facility. And then
Yeah, we'll have to do 2 layers of this green, I think. Okay.
When Leanne says that she was in the room with Craig, you're telling us that that's it.
Like that, or is that ugly? I could put another gold one, like, somewhere. Hold on, let me cure this. Hopefully it's not ugly because I'm curing it.
Didn't you tell Leanne asked you about where she was born? Didn't you tell Leanne that you felt
Japan would be amazing, Brandis. Oh my God, what a country.
Carrie told you in the doctor?
So much excitement there.
But then, out of an abundance of caution, at the end there, went and told the charge.
Yeah, you're right. He does hate California. He hates Massachusetts and, over here too. Yeah, Michelle. Oh, yeah, it's the Revel Nail. Hold on, let me show you. It's the Revel Nail self-cleaning liner brush. It comes in liquid and it's got a brush in it, so you can just put it in the liquid when you're done, and it cleans itself. I'm shaking.
Do you recall, as a theory, Terry told you, do you recall that Craig Davis? Craig told you the story of what transpired, or what we were told was transpired about the incident that had happened. And I think you noted, or someone noted somewhere in those records, what level of pain was Terry in? Or what was her pain described as? The doctor has it as quality, it to be painful.
Okay. I don't know how the gold really goes with it. Yeah, I don't think it's alcohol. I thought it was probably a mix of alcohol and acetone, but I can actually look. Ingredients: acetone and glycerin. Acetone and glycerin. Good call, Brandis. I just put on these tips and I have gel like in my side while I'm picking at it. All right. That's what that looks like. I think I might do one more gold stripe or something. That's straight. Yeah, that's fine. Just want to have this gold go over the green instead of under the green. Oops. Okay. Kind of like that. And then we'll do the next nail. So this is a first for me where I didn't have to erase anything, you know what I mean? But usually I do. I mean, I make mistakes all the time. And it's a good idea to keep either a little, you know, a dapping dish of acetone or alcohol nearby with a brush to help you clean up any mistakes. So let's do the green first this time. Should I do these green stripes vertical and do the gold horizontal, or that'd be too weird? Thinking of doing a different kind of, still plaid, but just not the same design, you know? Maybe I'll do two greens at the bottom here. Get some more of that green. Okay. We get a little wider over here, so it's all even. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna throw that in the lamp for a few. Almost done. Thank you, Leah. Oh, so it's somebody doing yard work, Patty. My windows are open. Somebody's either using a leaf blower or something like that. That's what it sounds like, a leaf blower or a weed whacker. Yeah, my guess is a leaf blower. All those noises, the background noises, bother Patty, though. Remember when Dominic used to do his humming? He still does it occasionally, but not like he used to. And he'd be humming in the background of my lives, and Patty, it would get so bad, Patty would leave because she couldn't take it. Whoops. Okay. The lamp. We're all done with our green. So now I can put it right back in this brush and just like shake it up, and it will clean it for me. Just that, what, Patty? ABDD? I don't know what that means. This dip, when in my lamp, it looks like it's like red, white, and blue. I think it's even across the street, Patty. All right, let's do our gold now. These brushes, pretty much like if you just pull them straight, you know what I mean? You can get a nice straight line. Just lay it flat and pull. Mine curved. It curved. I'm going to try and draw 2 lines over here. Okay. I think those are cute. My middle nail looks super wide, though. I think the plaid doesn't do it any favors. Oh, I think I gotta add another green line somewhere. That doesn't seem like enough. All right, so I'm gonna add one more green line, you guys, on my ring finger, I think. Oh, yeah. Dominic wouldn't even realize he was humming, you know what I mean? It was like he didn't realize it, and I would tell him, you know, and he'd stop for a few seconds, but then again, he'd be doing it again, you know? In a few seconds later, he forgot all about it. So it was like he wasn't aware of it. All right, now should I put this second stripe up at the top in the center? I think I'm gonna put it. I want. We need a gap between it. All right, let me cure this real quick. If I didn't mess anything up. Just doing a 30-second cure real quick here. All right. There. All right. Now to make it perfect, I just have to go over those green lines with gold. Just where they intersect, I think. I'll have to take a look at it when it comes out of the lamp. I'm doing another 30-second cure here.
Did you meditate any sort of pain level for this service?
And the way we're going to top coat this, the two nails with the plaid, we're just going to use a 2-in-1 base and top coat gel formula. I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm not going to go over it with the gold. Just a few spots, it won't matter. I actually think the colors pull together pretty well. Honestly, I didn't know what I was originally going to use a brown, you know, so not bad. So this is Cosmic Nails, HEMA free. Base and top coat in one. It's awesome. Sorry, I have a little gel in there and I don't want it. We don't want it there. Okay. Cute, cute, cute. One more time in the lamp. We're done. We'll put some cuticle oil or some cuticle balm. Okay. Oh, you leaving, Kendra? Oh, have fun at your appointment. Send pictures later. Thanks, Michelle. That's nice of you to say. I appreciate that. All right. Let's use lemon sugar cuticle balm from Happy Cuticle Company today. This is a good one. Whoops. So this is more firm than some of the other balms I have. So I like to take it and kind of rub it into my fingers beforehand, you know. Also going to do my other hand, even though there's nothing on it. It's not going to hurt to moisturize it. I do want to put something on it later, but maybe I'll just wait and do it tomorrow on the live. Oh, this smells so delicious. It really does. This is the lemon sugar. But I think she just came out with a bunch of fall scents. Maybe some winter too, or she will be if she hasn't come out with winter scents yet. So that smells amazing. All right, let me think of a sleeve. I do have one green one. Of course, we could do denim. I think I'll do denim. I think denim will look good with gold with jewelry. Got a little bit of cuticle balm in my cuticle line, so I'm just making sure it's gone. Okay. And then my cute little cuff ring. Put it on there. There we go. All right. Here is the finished manicure. So this glitter is called Channel the Flannel, and the solid is called Cuppa Chai from Fairy Glamor Nails, and you can save there with code TARALOVESTODIP. If you don't follow me on Instagram, give me a follow. I'm TARALOVESTODIP over there as well. And be sure to hit the subscribe and definitely the little bell so you get notified when I do go live. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Thank you especially to my moderators. This was a fun mani to do. I enjoyed it. I didn't struggle too much with the line art. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for me. And I think it came out pretty cute. So I'm happy with it. Okay, so enjoy your afternoon, and I will be back tomorrow to do another mani with you guys. Have a good day.